My name is Dana Cannone. I'm the owner of the Church Recording Studio here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I've been doing this for, probably 40 years or more. We work in all styles. There's not too many things that we haven't encountered over the years. From project to project, it could go anywhere from just engineer, following someone's instructions and helping them catch what they're trying to capture, clear to like having complete input and complete artistic control over, the final outcome.
Dana, as you know, we're gathering testimony from you, from other professionals regarding the late Don Polito. How did you know Don?
Well, Don was my ace in the hole whenever something broke. I had been referred to him by a number of the guitar players in town over the years, and that he had done good service work on their amplifiers. And at one point I had decided to bring him something, and we became fast friends, literally upon that first meeting. And, over the years, Don's probably, if you look around this room, Don's probably serviced a number of things that you see here.
As I look around the room, I see a Hammond B3.
Yep.
I see another console, possibly a C3 that I don't recognize, probably a Leslie 122.
Yep.
Would I be right that Don serviced those?
He has serviced those, yes.
What did Don bring to the table that other people didn't?
Expertise. I mean, he's like the last of a dying breed. How many people know how to do this work anymore? I mean, I am right now kind of scratching my head on a couple of items around here that I'd sure like to take care of, but I don't have anybody that works the way Don did. Don serviced a number of the instruments here in the studio, but also I could bring him items that were transportable to his bench at Phil's TV and Radio in Bellevue. By the time I would get there, he would have his bench cleared, and we'd get that thing up there and get it fixed right away. More often than not, he would say, "Hey, if you've got time, stick around. I'll teach you how to fix this thing." And that was invaluable. I mean, I can't think of a week that goes by that I don't fix something around here that he taught me how to do. Or
Dana, many people, I think, learn from Don Polito. What did you learn from Don Polito?
I learned a number of things. I mean, literally every time I would bring an item to him, he would say, "Hey, if you've got time, can I teach you how to fix this?" So, I mean, I know how to change the bushing on a Hammond or on a Mini Moog or a number of keyboards of its era because he showed me how to do it. He showed me how to adjust the pickups on a Fender Rhodes if you had a note that wasn't firing correctly. He taught me a number of things that you could do to voice your Hammond organ to either be more or less aggressive sounding. He demystified Fender amplifiers, pointing out that all the parts came out of the same parts bin and there weren't magical amplifiers. It was just literally knowing how to work with the parameters in the amplifiers to get them to sound a certain way, which was a huge revelation on my part. One of the big takeaways of working with Don is the fact that he was generous with his knowledge. I would often walk away with a deeper knowledge and understanding of what was happening with the item.
Is it fair to say, Dana, that Don was a friend, personal friend?
Don was a great personal friend. We spent a lot of time together. Oftentimes, after these repair sessions, we would end up going out to lunch together. One of his favorite spots was a little Italian place called Pasta 2.
What do you miss most about Don?
Being able to call him on a minute's notice and get this thing sorted out. No, just his friendship was great. I mean, he really was connected to you, When you were in his presence, he was very, like we talked about, he was very generous with his knowledge, and the conversation always was fulfilling.
Dana, you were aware that Don was a skilled organist.
Absolutely. The first time I heard him play, I was blown away by how big of a voice he gave the Hammond. to us rock and rollers, the Hammond's always been chord pads and big slides and all that stuff. But he treated that thing like it was the full orchestra. He was working the bass pedals, he had percussion going for rhythm, and he had melody going all at the same time. It was amazing. I never knew how good of a player he was. And then, of course, in our conversation, I come to find that he had regular spots around town for years.
When you would watch Don play, Dana, what did you see?
Man, that's a tough question, man. I don't know that I like that question in general, to be honest with you, John. I don't know. I don't quite know how to frame it. Man, I don't know on that one. I can see the smile that he gets on his face when he's behind the Hammond, and it is different than that serious smile when he's scratching his head trying to figure out what's going on his workbench.
That was beautiful. Thank you, Dana.